Welcome to my B&B Today's Show channel. I hope today fantastic for everyone. Please hit the subscribes button and give this video thumbs up. Liam has trouble understanding how to raise Kelly. While Eric encourages Brooke to ensure that Ridge's love endures, Liam struggles with what he learned. You won't want to miss a single second of the show, which promises to be a day filled to the brim with drama. To watch, tune in to CBS or Paramount+. Prior to that, on The Brave and the Beautiful against the advice of his doctor, Liam left the hospital. He got to dance with Kelly for the first time. Steffy was informed by Finn of Liam's heartbreaking diagnosis of an inoperable brain tumor. Steffy was horrified by the terrible news that Finn had shared with her as Liam spent time with Kelly reading her a story while his vision became blurry. Although Liam could be made to feel at ease, his demise was inevitable. Brooke and Ridge appear to have ended in the interim. He is moving on with Taylor once more. That doesn't mean Brooke hasn't tried to convince Ridge of her right to be heard. They are, after all, each other's destiny. Kelly suspects, Bridget and Grace frenzied, and Liam's last dance finally, The Bold and the Beautiful is here. Liam Spencer and Kelly Spencer perform a final dance in today's episode. The youngster, on the other hand, comes to the conclusion that her father is not well. Grace Buckingham and Bridget Forrester, on the other hand, are alarmed by the patient's condition. The bombshell of Bridget Forrester John Finn Finnegan is discussing the tumor with Grace and Bridget at the hospital. It is terminal and inoperable. Bridget states that the patient must immediately return to the hospital. Steffy Forrester Finnegan sends Finn a text to tell him where Liam is. The fact that Liam isn't driving makes the doctors feel better. Grace makes a few calls while Finn goes home. Grace informs Bridge that they have no other options. Bridget can't believe how young Liam is. Find out what transpired on the most recent episode of B&B. Bridget is concerned about the effects that Liam's fate will have on Hope Logan and the kids. The final dance of Liam Spencer. Steffy continues to watch Liam and Kelly dance at the house. Steffy takes photographs as she tries to keep her composure. Kelly enjoys being tossed about. Liam is dizzy as a result, but he would do anything for his daughter. Steffy weeps as the father and daughter hug. Kelly needs to know the cause. Her mother covers quickly. Kelly wants to dance again, but Liam says he needs some time off. Kelly leaps into Finn's arms when he gets home. Kelly gushes about the dance she and her dad went to. They are promised by Liam that they will never stop dancing. Liam goes to tuck her in after Steffy tells her daughter it's time for bed. Finn stops Liam to compliment him on his role as a good father. Finn informs Steffy of Kelly's urgent need to return to the hospital once Liam has entered Kelly's room. Finn claims that it can't work. They can only attempt to slow his growth and keep him out of pain at this point. Liam is going down. Liam is very weak and has trouble lifting her stuffed animals in Kelly's room. Kelly needs a narrative. Kelly notices that something is not right when Liam tries to read, but his vision becomes blurry. Read more, 4 shocking reasons Steffy is in danger among Sheila and Luna's growing drama in The Bold and the Beautiful. Tridge. Keep in mind Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes talk about the most recent fashion line at Eric Forrester's house. Kelly's father-daughter dance comes up next. Ridge claims that he wishes he could do it again. Liam is fortunate to have all those milestones before him. Steffy and Liam's positive co-parenting relationship astonishes Taylor. Ridge mentions that Finn has also been quite amazing. Will Steffy reclaim his heart as a result of Liam Spencer's medical crisis? The Bold and the Beautiful. B&B Liam Spencer's life-altering recovery. Will his new priorities break Hope's world? After brain surgery, Liam Spencer has completely new priorities. Will he abandon Hope permanently as a result of his growing attraction to Steffy and his focus on Kelly? The spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful reveal a transformed man. Published on Soap Opera magazine. Liam 20 hours ago. Recovery. Family priorities. Will Steffy reclaim his heart as a result of Liam Spencer's medical crisis? The Spencer heir, who was previously hesitant, has undergone a shocking transformation following a close encounter with death. Everything, including who Liam Spencer turns to in his darkest hours, has changed as a result of his brain condition, which nearly killed him. Liam has been keeping a shocking secret from the majority of his friends and family while recuperating from emergency surgery for a mass that was initially thought to be inoperable. Steffy Forrester alone and Dr. Hope Logan has been left in the dark, but Finn Finnegan has been allowed into his confidence. A new engagement from Father Liam is said to be completely focused on being present for his daughters after confronting his mortality head-on. His insistence that nothing is going to stop him from attending Kelly's father-daughter dance demonstrates how drastically his priorities have changed. According to people familiar with the situation, Liam has been deeply considering the kind of father and man he wants to be during his recovery. An insider who witnessed a touching moment between the ex-partners reports, Liam thanked Steffy for giving him another chance to do better. In his hospital room, the two were seen holding hands, and Liam expressed gratitude for the opportunity to become the father his family deserves. The surprising support of Steffy has been Liam's rock throughout this medical crisis, despite their complicated past. With her husband Finn serving as the attending physician, her unwavering support raises serious questions about her true intentions. After Dr. Steffy, not Hope, stood by Liam's side as the depressing news about his condition was delivered by Grace Buckingham. Liam's decision to completely conceal his condition from Hope reveals a great deal about his current priorities. Left in the dark, Hope Logan is still completely unaware of Liam's condition as he confronts this crisis that will alter his entire life. Many observers have been taken aback by the decision to keep his daughter Beth's mother out of this situation. Liam insisted that he wanted to wait until he had good news to share, even though Bridget Forrester discovered his condition and urged him to tell his loved ones. Many people are wondering if Liam's transformation includes finally making a decision between the two women who have dominated his romantic life for years because of his selective transparency. The commitment to survival. Liam has refused to accept the diagnosis that his condition is terminal, despite the fact that doctors initially thought it was. A source from the hospital said, Liam rejects the death sentence and plans to fight, which suggested that he might be looking into new treatments. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Will Hope's world be turned upside down by Liam Spencer's life-altering recovery? After brain surgery, Liam Spencer has completely new priorities. Will he abandon Hope permanently as a result of his growing attraction to Steffy and his focus on Kelly? The spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful reveal a transformed man. Published on April 21, 2025, 20 hours ago, by soap opera magazine. Liam's recovery and family priorities. Will Steffy reclaim his heart as a result of Liam Spencer's medical crisis? The Spencer heir, who was previously hesitant, has undergone a shocking transformation following a close encounter with death. Everything, including who Liam Spencer turns to in his darkest hours, has changed as a result of his brain condition, which nearly killed him. Liam has been keeping a shocking secret from the majority of his friends and family while recuperating from emergency surgery for a mass that was initially thought to be inoperable. Steffy Forrester alone and Dr. Hope Logan has been left in the dark, but Finn Finnegan has been allowed into his confidence. A new engagement from Father Liam is said to be completely focused on being present for his daughters after confronting his mortality head-on. His insistence that nothing is going to stop him from attending Kelly's father-daughter dance demonstrates how drastically his priorities have changed. According to people familiar with the situation, Liam has been deeply considering the kind of father and man he wants to be during his recovery. An insider who witnessed a touching moment between the ex-partners reports, Liam thanked Steffy for giving him another chance to do better. In his hospital room, the two were seen holding hands, and Liam expressed gratitude for the opportunity to become the father his family deserves. Also see after removing Steffy from Luna's path, the courageous and stunning Sheila plans to frame Poppy. The surprising support of Steffy has been Liam's rock throughout this medical crisis, despite their complicated past. With her husband Finn serving as the attending physician, her unwavering support raises serious questions about her true intentions. After Dr. Steffy, not Hope, stood by Liam's side as the depressing news about his condition was delivered by Grace Buckingham. Liam's decision to completely conceal his condition from Hope reveals a great deal about his current priorities. Left in the dark, Hope Logan is still completely unaware of Liam's condition as he confronts this crisis that will alter his entire life. Many observers have been taken aback by the decision to keep his daughter Beth's mother out of this situation. Liam insisted that he wanted to wait until he had good news to share, even though Bridget Forrester discovered his condition and urged him to tell his loved ones. Many people are wondering if Liam's transformation includes finally making a decision between the two women who have dominated his romantic life for years because of his selective transparency. The struggle for survival. Despite doctors initially believing his condition was terminal, Liam has refused to accept this diagnosis. A source from the hospital said, Liam rejects the death sentence and plans to fight, which suggested that he might be looking into new treatments. Also, see spoilers for B&B. Lockdown at Taylor and Brooke's fashion show makes bitter rivals reluctant. Confidants. The Spencer heir, who was previously unable to make a decision, has changed yet again with this fighting spirit, and he now appears determined to take control of both his health and his future in ways he has never done before. Will this alteration last? The apparent transformation of Liam has received mixed reactions from fans. He has a history of emotional pendulum swings between Steffy and hope, but some people remain skeptical, despite the fact that many people believe this traumatic experience has actually changed him. When Liam is well enough to leave the hospital, the real test will come. Will he continue to place a high priority on his relationship with Kelly and his new connection with Steffy, or will he eventually reapply those hope goggles, as some pessimistic observers suggest? Under the care of Dr. Liam continues his recovery. Grace Buckingham's care is certain to have had a profound impact on the Spencer heir as a result of this near-death experience. In Los Angeles, one of the most compelling questions is whether those changes will last. Brooke is furious, and Taylor Steffy gives Liam a fatal diagnosis. Steffy Forrester will reveal to Liam Spencer a fatal diagnosis in The Bold and the Beautiful 25. There will be a lot of action because Taylor Hayes' mistake will also anger Brooke Logan. Dr. John Finnegan just sent Steffy a truly terrible text message about the mass on Liam's brain. Steffy will attempt to comprehend living in a world without Liam because it is inoperable. After Finn returns to the Cliff House and explains things a bit more, Steffy will realize how devastated Liam's going to be over his life getting snuffed out. The worst part will be the precious times Liam won't be able to spend with his daughters. If she is the one to deliver it, Steffy will make a prediction about Liam's crushed reaction and believe it will lessen the blow. Steffy will soon inform Liam that his condition is terminal because Finn will likely comply with her wishes. Naturally, Liam will not want to believe that to be true, but Dr. Grace Buckingham, and following his discharge from the hospital, Bridget Forrester discovered this mass on his scans. Despite the shock and pain of hearing Steffy's updates, Liam won't just surrender to this fatal outcome. Liam doesn't like to sit around and wait for his own gloomy fate. In point of fact, Liam will refute the notion that he will die anytime soon. He will not give up on beating this and seeing Kelly Spencer and Beth Spencer grow up, no matter what the medical team says. On a happier note, Forrester Creations will have an exciting fashion extravaganza later during the week of April 21st to 25th. Steffy will mix and mingle at the event, but for a while she will return to business mode. During their appearance together, reality TV stars Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt will appear in a few scenes with Steffy. The fashion show's excitement will also include Mokel Washington, a social media influencer and content creator. In addition, Christine Blair will be present during her Young and the Restless crossover to catch up with the Forresters and observe the runway models. Since Taylor will start a new fight with Brooke in the backstage area, B&B fans will also see some problems there. After Taylor throws the door shut, it looks like it will get jammed, so this fight could get really bad. Brooke should be livid over Taylor temporarily trapping them together while the fashion show's heating up. Brooke appears to be required to stand in front of the big event, but she will have to deal with Taylor screaming instead. There will be some major setbacks with The Bold and the Beautiful. On The Bold and the Beautiful, Liam Spencer's journey has always been marked by emotional tug-of-wars, romantic whiplash, and an endless carousel of what-ifs. However, his story has never been as profoundly significant as it is now as he tries to figure out how to raise Kelly, his daughter, while facing the terrifying reality of his own mortality. The ensuing incident unfolds like a delicate dance between love, legacy, and looming loss, a child's innocent wonder juxtaposed with a father's quiet descent into vulnerability. From bedtime stories with hazy words and dizzy twirls in the living room to hospital beeping monitors and clinical diagnoses, Liam's life has swiftly changed. It's as if the sands of time have started slipping through the hourglass faster, and all of a sudden, every moment spent with Kelly matters in a way that it never did before. In the past, Liam exemplified indecisiveness by ping-ponging between Hope and Steffy, attempting to be good to everyone, but failing to do so. However, in the face of an inoperable brain tumor, his purpose has become clear. He wants to be the best father he can be for as long as he has. He needed to get out of the hospital, not recklessly. Steffy took teary-eyed pictures in the background as he danced Kelly out for the last time under soft lamplight. It wasn't just a sentimental gesture, it was a declaration of love and a desperate attempt to imprint himself in his daughter's memory in case fate doesn't give him another chance. Additionally, Kelly, who is young and intuitive, is aware of a problem. He is weaker, slower, and unable to clearly see the page, but he still embraces her with warmth and smiles. This conflict between Kelly's perceptions and Liam's knowledge adds a heartbreaking layer to a story that is already full of emotion. In the meantime, the adults involved in Liam's crisis respond in a variety of ways, including panic, grace, and confusion. The lines between professional and personal panic are blurring for Bridget Forrester and Grace Buckingham, who are both on high alert. The way Bridget reacts is especially striking because her voice cracks, not just from a medical standpoint but also out of genuine pain at the thought that someone so young and vibrant could be taken from life so quickly. She is concerned not only about the patient but also about what this will mean for Steffy, Beth, and Hope. Ironically, Hope is left out, overlooked, perhaps intentionally. In a move that both offends and shows compassion, Liam has decided to confide only in Steffy and Finn. His justification. Unless there is good news to share, he does not wish to worry Hope. However, a deeper truth lies beneath that justification. Liam has felt a primal pull towards Steffy and the family he once envisioned having with her as a result of this crisis. The story begins to hint at what might come as Ridge and Taylor recall old memories and marvel at Steffy and Liam's parenting together. Taylor acknowledges Finn's stability, Ridge laments missed opportunities with his own children, but Steffy is not resisting the gravity of Liam's illness that is drawing her back into his orbit. Finn, on the other hand, is attempting to be both the supportive partner and the physician, but it is evident that the lines are beginning to blur. He is moved to admiration when he returns to the house and sees Liam and Kelly together. Although he may be referring to Liam as a great father, there is also a subtle undercurrent of discomfort. Despite the fact that this is his house, his wife, and his daughter, Liam still commands the room with a quiet, dying dignity. Even though Steffy is married to Finn, she has something in common with Liam that no one else can: a daughter, a history, and the ticking clock bond that has been rekindled by tragedy. As much of a plea as it is a directive from the doctor, Finn tells Liam that he needs to go back to the hospital. While Liam is still receiving palliative treatment for the inoperable tumor, it is gradually stealing his strength. However, Liam resists. He can't stand to miss another laugh, another daddy, spin me again, or another bedtime story. Despite shaking hands and dimming vision, he continues. Devotion, not defiance, is what it is. What about Hope Logan, too? Her absence is significant, even though she is still unaware of how serious Liam's condition is. Bridget has begged Liam to let her know, but he hasn't. During the most crucial period of his life, he has excluded her out of pride, guilt, or clarity. Perhaps the most obvious sign yet that Liam is rewriting his emotional priorities is that deliberate and deafening silence. Hope was once the center of his romantic indecision, but now she is outside the frame. The question is whether, when she finds out the truth, she will still hold a place in Liam's heart or if Steffy already has. This shift is existential as well as romantic. Liam is deciding who and how he wants to be remembered. He is sculpting the legacy of a devoted father, one bedtime, one dance, and one story at a time in those fleeting, fragile moments with Kelly. Meanwhile, Brooke Logan is engaged in her own conflict. She is once more stopped by Taylor as she tries to cling to Ridge and remind him of their eternal bond. Backstage at Forrester Creations, during what ought to be a glamorous fashion event, their rivalry, which is as old as the bold and the beautiful itself, erupts once more. As Brooke and Taylor are confined together in a room and argue about Ridge, the past, and the messes they never stop making, chaos prevails rather than elegance and poise. However, Brooke is furious not only because she is stuck, but also because she is being left out, by Ridge, by Eric, and by a life that keeps slipping through her fingers. And if she finds out that Taylor was aware of Liam's diagnosis before she was, it could be the final spark that ignites their never-ending conflict. Everyone feels the weight of the severity of Liam's condition back at the hospital. Dr. Bridget and Grace Buckingham are still perplexed by the tumor's aggressiveness. Despite being initially ruled inoperable, there is speculation that Liam is looking into experimental treatments. He finds purpose in that faint glimmer of hope. He will not recline and allow this tumor to take him.